my name is Marcus, and welcome to my channel. If you're any kind of a Nintendo fan, you would know that Nintendo just released their newest Nintendo Direct, where they introduce new games, new information, new news. A few years ago, I released a video of my top 10 Mario games of all time, and Super Mario Galaxy took the top spot. I am very excited to announce here on the channel that Super Mario Galaxy, the movie, has been announced and is in development right now as we speak. This is a monumental occasion for myself as a Mario fan, and I'm sure Mario fans across the world. When it comes to the Mario stories per se, per console game release, the Mario platformers have never had the strongest of stories, but the Super Mario Galaxy introducing Rosalina, introducing, Bowser gaining the power of the Grand Stars, traveling across the galaxy, collecting the Power Stars to save Princess Peach from Bowser with the help of Rosalina is easily one of the best Mario stories that I have had the pleasure of interacting with. I'm very excited to see this story get expanded upon. I'm also really hoping that we get to see specifically some Mario power suits from Super Mario Galaxy as well, like the bee suit or the flying suit, the one where he's in the red and black outfit, the Spring Mario, the Rainbow Star Mario. That would be super cool, man. I cannot wait to see what they come up with. All we know for now is that it comes out sometime in 2026, so stay tuned. Whenever they release a new trailer or any type of information about this movie, you'll definitely know where to find me at. I'll be right there holding that camera, giving you every little tidbit of information that I can give you. I also like that they're introducing the Monty Mo here. That's really cool. Now, we also see some new enemies that they're going to unveil for this movie as well. We know that Yoshi's coming. We got the fish from the Mario universe. Looks like they're going to make more of an appearance. Got some more toads there. Princess Peach's castle. I wonder if they're going to copy the story exactly and go through the whole Star Festival situation of how Super Mario Galaxy started and have Bowser place his castle underneath Peach's castle and uproot it and take it into the stars. That would definitely be super cool to see. I'm also very excited to see Rosalina's storyline get expanded upon as well. We know that she was an orphaned princess, and then she got adopted by the Lumas, the baby stars, who were able to help raise her and infuse her with some of their power. So very excited to see her get a voice, and honestly, I'm very excited to see who's going to voice her. That's the one character that Nintendo did not announce that was coming to the movie, but there's no way that you can make a Super Mario Galaxy movie without Rosalina, so I'm very curious to see what actress they have gotten and or are going to get to portray her. That is an essential part of the Mario universe, the Mario Galaxy specifically, so there's a very pivotal role that they're going to need to get right. So with that movie announcement, we also got some gaming news regarding Super Mario Galaxy as well. I was hoping for an announcement of a Super Mario Galaxy 3 for the Nintendo Switch 2, but unfortunately we did not get that. However, we did get an announcement of a Super Mario Galaxy and a Super Mario Galaxy 2 re-release for the Nintendo Switch 2. Looks like they're not really adding anything specific to the games themselves. I don't even think I would classify these as a high-definition remake. However, they are giving us some new amiibos to go along with the game releases. I don't necessarily think I need to play Super Mario Galaxy 1 or 2 again. If you've been following my channel for any extended length of time, you would know that I rarely replay games like that, because I went through and 100%ed both of the adventures when they originally came out for the Wii. So sinking all those hours into the titles again just doesn't really feel like that's quite up my alley personally. It's definitely, if you've never played a Galaxy 1 or 2, they are some of the greatest Mario adventures in existence, and you should definitely give them a try if you've never played them, as they are two are my most favorite games of all time. However, I just don't think it's necessarily, this is a product that's made for me. I am interested in getting the amiibos though, so we'll probably track those down when they get released. But yeah, I'm just happy that this game, personally my favorite Mario game of all time, is getting the love that it deserves. Also, a little cool tidbit, it looks like they're expanding and releasing a physical copy of the storybook that Rosalina reads to the Lumas. When you go into the observatory and go into Rosalina's bedroom, they're expanding upon that gameplay aspect as well. So that is really a little cool touch or nod to, give Rosalina the credits or the flowers that she deserves as well. Now, this title does come out October the 2nd, very soon, next month. Like I said, I definitely don't plan on getting this title myself, but definitely going to partake in the amiibos, though. They also announced a brand new Mario Tennis. It's called Mario Tennis Fever for the Nintendo Switch 2. I tell you what, I played the last Mario Tennis on the original Switch, and I had a hell of a time with it, believe it or not. Especially the story mode and all the little mini games. It's almost like it was an adventure mode where you go and just play little tennis mini games to beat bad guys and Koopas and Bowser's team and whatnot. It looks like it's going to be the same for right here, where somehow Bowser has figured out how to turn all the Mario gang into babies. So you're gonna have to go through this little adventure and defeat baddies and reclaim your adulthood. Look at Daisy in those shorts. Oh my god, what the fuck? Personally, definitely not an experience that I'm just dying to have, but it's definitely one of those games that if you ever run into boredom, you get fired from your job, your girlfriend leaves you, or you just have that college boredom, you got nothing to do. Yeah, why not? Let's play some Mario Tennis. Screw it. It's usually a well-polished game. It's just entertaining, and it just puts a smile on your face. What more could you want? This one comes out next February. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna grab it myself, but hey, listen, it'll be a fun time. I got a good feeling. Super Mario Wonder is coming back as well. Yeah, get used to this theme. With the Mario franchise, the only thing they really did was just unveil a bunch of remakes and re-releases from the Wii and the Switch to the Nintendo Switch 2 versions. Cool, whatever. I guess it's better than nothing, but again, I played through Super Mario Brothers Wonder on the Switch, put at least like 40 hours into it. I just don't really feel like it's necessary to get it again for the Switch 2, even with this little update here. Maybe if it's something like a Super Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury, if it's that level of creativity, then maybe we'll partake in it. But what we're seeing right here, this little island, this looks kind of just more like a challenge mode where you're just collecting coins, maybe some speed runs, some multiplayer action going on here. It's just not for me, especially to spend probably the $70 on it that it's going to cost. For me personally, I just need a little bit more than that. They did say that this is not it for the DLC that's going to be held with Super Mario Wonder, but what we're seeing right now, personally for me, it's just not enough. So now, obviously, if you've never played this experience before, this is going to be the best version of the game to get. It was a super fun game, and the year that it came out, it was one of my recommendeds for Game of the Year, to be completely honest. It's a great game, but I just don't feel the need like I need to play the same game twice when I've already put so much time into it with little extras added. So I mean, if they add like another story mode or more full-fledged levels to it, or another land like that, then maybe we'll, cross that bridge once we come to it. But until then, I think I'm good. They announced DLC for Donkey Kong Bonanza as well. To be completely honest, I'm still trying to play through the main game myself. I just got it not too long ago. I think I'm like 3-4 hours into it. It's been an amazing game so far. So, it was kind of spoiler territory for me. Obviously, Donkey Kong doesn't destroy all of the main bad guys in the game. Cool. Thanks for telling me. But it looks like in this DLC, you get to play around with Diddy Kong and Dixie. And you're going back to DK Island, his home from the Donkey Kong Country game. So that's pretty cool. So we'll probably partake in that once we actually finish the main core game. But till then, I don't really have any much else to say about it. Kind of just looks like just a challenge mode as well. You're just going through and collecting these emeralds to hit up leaderboards or become one of the little bad monkeys, employee, or however they're trying to explain it. So that's kind of the premise here. But to me, it just looks like you're just playing mini games, just to kind of badger time. This is definitely more so for people, in my opinion, that probably 100% the main core game. So if you just love the game that much and you're trying to do a little bit more, this is definitely should be right up your alley. But for me specifically, I haven't even finished the core game yet. So for me, I got to go back through and finish the core game and then maybe jump into this. But it looks like you can play this DLC without finishing the core game first, but it's just something to note for sure. They also released another trailer for Metroid Prime 4 as well. Looks pretty cool. Obviously, if you're any kind of a Nintendo fan, a Metroid fan, of the thing to talk about with this trailer is that they gave Samus Aran a motorcycle. Okay. The moment I laid eyes on this motorcycle, I was immediately reminded of the Triforce light cycle that they gave Link for the DLC to Breath of the Wild. Kind of looks like a rehash of that. I'm definitely not complaining. It seems a little bit out of place per se. We've never seen a motorcycle in any Metroid game at all, ever, in its 30, 40 year history. So definitely interesting. And it's almost like they're running out of ideas. So it's like, let's give her a motorcycle. Let's see how that goes. Kind of reminded me of Tron, if I'm being completely honest, especially with the turn attacks that she's got going on there. Looks like they're turning Metroid Prime into some sort of an open world adventure as well. I kind of enjoyed the more linear style of the Metroid Prime games with some exploratory aspects of it, but it looks like you're going to be traversing from different sector to different sector on each specific planet that you travel to. So I'm very intrigued to see how this process plays out in the Metroid Prime adventure. It's almost like they're trying to incorporate a more Zelda Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom into the Metroid Prime franchise. So very intrigued to see how it plays out. Like I said, I absolutely loved Metroid Prime 1, 2, and 3. I think it's some of the greatest games that Nintendo has ever created. However, just when they change up the formula like this, it's always a risk that's going to be taken, and sometimes you just don't know how it's going to play out. Sometimes it comes out really good, sometimes it sucks. So we'll see. And that should about wrap it up for me. Of course, Nintendo announced a whole slew of other games during this Direct, but, I only tend to talk about the stuff that I personally care about or have a genuine interest in, and, that's where we are. Obviously, the most important and exciting aspect of the Direct for me was definitely the announcement of Super Mario Galaxy, the movie. That is a dream come true for me. There's no denying it, as that is my most favorite Mario game of all time. I cannot wait to see what the team at Illuminations and Nintendo comes up with, especially with expanding that Rosalina storyline. Also excited somewhat about that Mario Tennis. I don't know if it's an immediate grab for me, but, like I said, I played the one on the original Switch, and we might go ahead and grab the one for Switch 2. The third most excited for me, definitely Metroid Prime 4. Putting Samus Aran onto a motorcycle is just intriguing. I'm intrigued, not excited. I'm just intrigued. So what I want to know now is your thoughts. Are you excited about all the stuff that they announced for this one today, or did you think all of it sucked? Are you not a Mario fan? Are you not a Metroid fan? Or if you are a Mario fan and a Metroid fan, are you excited about it or are you not excited about it? Tell me in the comments section below. I really want to know. Okay, and that's going to wrap it up for me here, man. So if you enjoyed my take on it, you know what to do. Hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more Mario content like this, you're in the right place. I've been a Nintendo fanboy per se, for the last 32 years of my life, since I was 5 years old, and I have no plans of stopping anytime soon. So if you want to see more content just like this, make sure you get subscribed. You can follow me at youtube.com/smartjack79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, my friends, thank you guys for the support, and I will see y'all on the next one. I'll catch y'all later. Bye.